want to bring Dika in to take a different vantage point here as well, because your research is for a large part also about the human reaction of people in a country like Indonesia, in this case, on the receiving side, a reaction to this indefinite transit of refugees in the country.
So when we talk about refugees, we talk about the management of humans, right? Numbers, who gets to go where, who should be resettled where. But what my research tries to do is show it's actually not just a simple management of people. It's really an emotional kind of response. And in a context like Indonesia, when you say, oh, this will cause kecemburuan sosial, which I've maybe too literally translated to social jealousy, it's enough to either create action or stop actions. A lot of refugees stay even a decade. You know, people who come as minors become adults, families start. So, you know, it's a life in limbo during that years of transition. So if you talk to like an Indonesian who knows of the presence of refugees and asks, do you think, what is your opinion, do you think they should be allowed to work? And their response was, no, that will cause social jealousy. I mean, in the sense like it's not an affluent society. There's still a lot of problems with poverty. So the mentality of we need to protect us and our people is still very strong. But at the same time, you do see actions of solidarity. You do see people trying to, as you said, like fishermen villages just sharing whatever they have whenever someone gets stranded.
Is there a way to make social jealousy, turn that into solidarity more, let's say?
I think it's important for us to see or understand where are our emotional, if we're having an emotional response, what does it come from? What prejudices is it, you know, rooted in? What is the fear that they're going to take our jobs? I mean, this exists in Indonesia as well. Is there ground to it, or do they actually create jobs? You know, it's also a matter of trying to see and make policies that are more accommodative to life on the move, rather than just like assuming life will continue once people are putting in roots.
I'm a bit puzzled with the social jealousy definition. Why do we need a new term when we have xenophobia and racism?
It is definitely racialized, and I think why it's not necessarily xenophobia, it's not looking down on them. It's a fear of someone coming in might become better than us, might take up space that should be ours. So it's such a poignant word or term in this context that the saying of it is enough sometimes to create action. For example, organizations that were meant to distribute resources on refugees will make sure that part of that resources go to the local neighborhood to avoid that kind of so-called social jealousy.